Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing this celebrity inspired makeup tutorial for you guys, and it is inspired by the stunning Priyanka Chopra and what she wore to the Golden Globes. I just loved everything about her look, the makeup, the hair, the jewelry, the dress, but we're just going to be focusing on the makeup today. I'm going to be inserting a picture of her right here so you guys can see. She has this neutral eyes, but she's paired it with a really nice rich bold lip color with a bit of contouring. Very simple, very elegant, but very put together at the same time. And just as always, she just knows how to rock any type of look. So I'm just so glad that my first celebrity inspired makeup tutorial is going to be from one of my favorite actresses of all time. I'm going to stop rambling. For those of you who are new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And well, let's get started. Okay, so to start off, I'm going in with the MAC's Paint Pot. This is in Laying Low, and I'm going to be using this to prime my eyelids. I'm going to be going in and setting it with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I'm in the shade 240. I'm just going to go and basically with the same brush and apply that all over my lids. So I noticed for her eyes, she kept it very simple with like a nice wash of color. It was just like a sheen, almost like a beigey, nude gold, shimmery, bronzy eyeshadow going on. So I'm going to be mixing two colors, and these are from the L'Oreal Paris Color Infallibles, and they're in the shade Bronze Divine and Sahara Treasure, and I'm going to be applying this with my finger just all over my lids. And I'm actually sweeping the colors upwards, as you can see, and blending it into my crease. And I'm going to be taking a little bit more of the Sahara Sahara Treasure shade, and I'm going to be applying that just to the center parts of my eyelids to give it that nice pop of color right in the center. I'm just going to be using the same Fit Me powder that we used earlier on a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to be blending out the edges. For eyeliner, I'm doing a very thin line. I'm just not winging this out, just a very thin line. I'm going to stay close to my lash line, as close as possible, and then we'll be going in and smudging this out later. For this, I'm using the Rimmel London's Waterproof Kohl Kajal in the shade Black. I'm also going to be taking the same pencil and I'm going underneath the lash line. Then I'm just taking a pencil brush and I'm going to be smudging the eyeliner out just to diffuse the line. Next, we're moving on to brows, and for my brows, this is probably the part where I didn't find anything similar, which would be drugstore, so I am going to be using my regular Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil and also the gel. This is what I use on a regular basis. I don't use anything which is drugstore, so I apologize, I don't have a drugstore version for this. So for my brows, I'm going to be doing my brows the way I do them and not the way she has them, only because everyone's brows is different, and her brows are not going to look good on me, and my brows are not going to look good on, may not look good on someone else. So just do your brows normally, like how you would normally do them. I forgot, I totally missed one step, which are the eyelashes. I'm going to be curling my eyelashes, and I'm going to be using the NYX Doll Eye Mascara, and this is just in the black shade. Now, I noticed that she didn't wear any lashes for this look, but I am going to be going in with my eyelashes in Featherette from House of Lashes. These are nice and wispy, but they're not too overpowering, because I noticed that she had like really natural eyelashes going on, but it didn't seem like she was wearing any falsies, so I wanted to stick a little bit true to the original makeup look. So I'm just going to be applying these. For primer, I'm going to be going in with the Nivea Men's Sensitive Skin Cooling Aftershave Balm, and also mixing this NYX Liquid Illuminator in the shade Gleam, and I'm going to be applying this all over my face. Before I like to go in with foundation, I always like to correct my problem areas. So I have some pigmentation, not pigmentation, but darkness under my eyes and around my mouth area. So I'm going to be going in with the NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour palette. This is in dark. And I'm going to be taking this orange and the yellow shade mixed together. And I'm going to be applying this under my eyes, just to cancel out any blue. Same thing around my mouth. I'm going to be blending this out with my hands only because this product is a little harder to blend out. So your hands really help to warm the product up. For foundation, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm going to be mixing two foundations together. One is the Dewy and Smooth in the shade Golden Beige, and the other one is the Matte and Poreless in the shade Warm Honey. And I'm going to be mixing these two to get my perfect shade and apply that with a beauty blender. Just using nice bouncy stippling motions just to give your skin a nice flawless finish. Some Java Break. For concealing under the eyes, I'm going to be going in with the LA Pro Girl concealers. Everyone is familiar with this. And I'm in the shade Pure Beige and Medium Bisque. Medium Bisque has more of like a pinky, salmony undertone. So I'm going to be using that just over here to cancel out any additional darkness, and then go in with Pure Beige to basically brighten the area up. Then I'm just taking the same beauty blender and I'm going to be blending this all out. For contouring, I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal again, and I'm using the shade Toast, and I'm going to be taking this just underneath my cheekbones, jawline, forehead area, and obviously just a little bit around my nose to contour. I noticed that she didn't do a lot of contouring or highlighting, nothing too out there where it just stands out, but it just still looks very put together. So I'm just going to be applying a little bit just in the areas that I want to look a little bit more sharp. To blend this out, I'm going to be using the Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just going to be blending this out just like so. And just keep blending, just keep blending. Get it, Dory? In order to set the highlighted areas, I'm going to be mixing two powders together. I'm going to be using the Ben Nye Banana Powder and also the Laura Mercier translucent powder that I use always. This is the only other part that I couldn't find dupes in the drugstore for it. Like, I know the Banana Ben Nye powder isn't very expensive to purchase, but it's still affordable, but the Laura Mercier is really pricey. So I couldn't find anything in my local drugstore. I know Maybelline has one, which is close to the translucent powder, but if you don't have this at home, just any powder, a lighter powder will do underneath the eyes. And like I said, Maybelline has one, and there's one other one. I'll link it down below. But for now, let's just use these two, or if you have the Ben Nye Banana Powder, just use this one. Yes, this is full coverage, so I am going to be baking underneath just so that our concealer does not crease. To set our contour, I'm actually going to be using this Quo The Bare Essentials. It's actually an eyeshadow trio. It comes in 3 colors like this, but I only picked this up for like $2.50, so it's just really, it's awesome. I love the colors, and I'm going to be using this dark shade right here on the same contour brush that we used, and lightly going to be contouring or setting our cream contour. So I noticed that there wasn't anything heavy going on underneath the eyes as well. So she kept it fairly simple. It was just mostly mascara and very light shading. So I'm going to be using the Bare Essentials Quote palette again, taking that same brown shade down here in the middle on a bullet brush. This is from Makeup Geek. And I'm actually going to be just lightly taking this underneath the eyes. Now just taking the same mascara that we used earlier, I'm just going to be coating my bottom lashes. Now I'm taking a fluffy brush. This is just a powder brush from Sephora, and I'm just going to be dusting away all of this baking. And then I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Fit Me powder again, and just going to be lightly buffing our face, just to bring the entire look together. Just lightly buffing. For blush, I'm going to be wearing the NARS Gulu. Looks like that. It's a little bit of a deeper pink tone, which is similar to what she's wearing, except hers is, I think, a little bit more reddish, more maroon. But I'm just going to be applying this right here. And I'm going a little bit heavy with the blush. Also, no dupe for this one for drugstore. Didn't find one in my area actually. I'm sure that they make a blush, but I just didn't seem to find one. For highlighter, I'm going back, guess what, to the same Bare Essentials trio that I have, and I'm going to be using the middle shade this time, which is this shade right here. It's almost like a muted gold, and I'm just going to be taking that on my highlighting brush, and I'm just going to be applying this to the high points of the cheek. I'm not going too much into this because she didn't have too much highlighter going on. Just a little wash of shimmer on her cheeks is what she had. For my lips, I'm using this CoverGirl Lip Perfection in Smoky Intense, and I'm just going to be outlining my lips. This is not the color that I'm using, but it's a nice nude, just to trace my lips. And for the final part, which is my favorite part, is the lipstick. I'm going to be going in with the Jeffree Star Designer Blood lip color. Again, I could not find a dupe for this, but this is the perfect shade of wine deep rich maroon red. You'll see in a second. It's just amazing. Next, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Setting Spray, and I'm just going to be applying this all over to finish the look. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I absolutely love how this look turned out. It's such a fun look to do. So if you guys want to see more of tutorials like this, especially celebrity inspired, leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye!